my gosh, it's been so long since I've streamed. I'm actually nervous. That's weird. Hello? Hello world. Tristan's laughing at me in the other room. It's been a while. It has been a while since I've streamed, and honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh gosh, hold on. I've gotta adjust this. I do not want to be watching myself stream. Like, anyway, let's see. I think close that tab. Yeah, there we go. I can still see chat. Cool. Okay. Oh wait. Can I? Where is? Do I want that? Oh, did I mess something up? Oh wait. No, there we go. Okay. We're good. Okay. Off to a great start. I want to draw some Pokemon today. I'm specifically hoping to draw some Gen 5 Pokemon today, because that's on my mind. Those games, I've been thinking about those games a lot lately. But before I start drawing Pokemon, I have not yet made this month's coloring page on my coffee. For anyone that tunes in that doesn't know, on my coffee, one of the perks is a monthly downloadable coloring page, and I haven't made this month's coloring page yet for February. So we're just gonna go ahead. Yeah, there we go. The coloring page this month is gonna be Bambi. I really love Bambi. I was just talking to someone about this the other day. They said that their child is not a fan of Bambi though because they found it traumatizing. For some reason. Anyway, I made this fan art of Bambi and I was really pleased with it. So now it's gonna be this month's coloring page. Man, I'm so happy to be drawing. Which might sound silly considering I've been drawing like for a few hours today already. I guess what I'm thinking about is streaming. Really, I'm excited to be streaming because I haven't in so long. You will slightly be on camera if you sit there, but that's okay. Okay, well, yeah, I was gonna talk about this. I have a new setup. Tristan got me a desk. And now with my cool new desk, my cool new setup, I have a new stream setup and it is so much better than before. Oh my gosh, before I was sitting on the couch to stream and now I've got like I don't know, this is so much more comfortable to work at. So anyway, that's what's going on, and Tristan was just, oh, that's Luna. I'm like, what is that? My rabbit is causing chaos or whatever. Anyway, so I'm streaming from the new setup today. Luna? No respect. No respect. I'm wondering if the microphone is even picking up that she is chewing on cardboard loudly. You don't think so? Oh, okay. Probably not then. There we go. Anyway, I'm drawing Bambi. Oh yeah, no, I already said that. I was gonna say again, talking to someone about it when I was like, oh my gosh. Someone asked me what my favorite Disney movies are. I'm like, Pixar movies, Turning Red, but like non-Pixar Disney movies, probably Bambi. I watch Bambi to relax. Something about it. Ariel, hi! Hi, beautiful. I have a green soul. Look, but oh, Thank you for being here. Love you too. I am so sorry about your migraine. Migraines are the worst. I only get them on rare occasions. Assuming that is Tristan behind you. Yeah. Can you see him? He's wait. He is behind me, but if there's any noise, he's not like really making noise. My rabbit off camera is being kind of noisy. But anyway, I'm so sorry to hear that you have a migraine. Those are the worst. On the rare occasion that I get migraines, you feel like you're dying. And so I hope that it passes quickly. But thank you for being here. I saw you talking about, oh, okay, cool. I'm not crazy. I'm not a crazy person sitting in here talking to myself. Although that's what streaming can be. I mean, anyway, no, that's not true. I'm always talking to someone when I'm streaming, which is awesome. But yes, Tristan is, Tristan works from home. I'm really needy and clingy, so I'm grateful that he works from home. Like, I always know he's there, he's at work in the other room. Where was I going with this? There was a point. I had a point. I don't know. You do that? Yeah. Talking to yourself? That's fine. Actually, yeah, no, I guess I do sometimes talk to myself. Let's lose the stigma. It's normalize talking to yourself out loud. Anyway, I had a point to talking about Tristan, but oh, I think I was just gonna say that he is on his lunch break, and so that's why he was hanging out in here. But he'll have to go back to work. Sad face. I'm so happy to be streaming. I haven't streamed in months. Kind of for good reason, because I've had a lot of work, which is great for a freelancer to like, oh, I couldn't work on my, you know, this other part of what I do because I've had too much work. Oh, boohoo. Like, seriously though, I have been pretty busy. It's nice to have a moment to breathe. I finished a big project today. Which was very exciting. I'm glad to have something checked off. In fact, I need to write it down on my to-do list so that I can check it off and have the happy brain chemicals go off of I accomplished something. I'm definitely guilty of doing that. I will add things to my to-do lists that I've already done just so that I can mark something off. It feels good. But yes, we're making a coloring page, and then I'm gonna get to drawing Pokemon. I know in the thumbnail it says I'm drawing Pokemon, and I am. I will. But first I need to get this done. Because it's already February, and I didn't have my February coloring page done. I've been busy, okay? I'm really excited. I last year got to participate in a huge art collaboration with like a bunch of other artists to draw the Paldean Pokédex. It was a lot of fun. And I got to draw Fuecoco. And this year, the artist who organized it is organizing another collaboration. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to talk about this. I don't think there's an NDA for this. But anyway, another collaboration that I get to participate in, but this one is Gen 5 Pokemon. The complete Pokedex from Pokemon Black and White, and Black 2 and White 2. It's the same Pokedex, right? I don't think there are any differences. Wait, well, no. Yeah, I don't know. I've played both games just recently, actually. So already I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for a lot of the Primal. Hey, welcome. How's it going? I know my thumbnail says I'm drawing Pokemon, so this is kind of misleading, so it seems misleading, but I will be drawing Pokemon as soon as I'm done with this coloring page. But yeah, already, like, now that I've played Pokemon Black and White, and, well, I've played Pokemon White, and I've played Pokemon White too, and I really enjoyed both games, so I'm excited to be doing another collaboration, and each artist is assigned one Pokemon, and you get to request a Pokemon first if it hasn't already been claimed, and I think I'm allowed to tell y'all what I'm drawing. I'm gonna draw Joltik, and I'm really excited about it because I really like Joltik. So I'm gonna draw Joltik in a cute style, and I don't remember when the collaboration is gonna like go live. But either way, that's started. Not complaining. I sub for animal art as well, and I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. I haven't streamed in so long, I know. I was saying when I first went live, like, I'm actually nervous. I feel like I've completely forgotten what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. So, I appreciate everyone's patience with me as I get back into the swing of things. Doo-skidoo, we can too. Bambi, right? Yes! I love Bambi so much. So I made this fan art just a little while ago, and I am gonna make it this month's coloring page for coffee. The February coloring page is Bambi. I love him so much. Bambi is so good. What a good little prince. I might watch that movie again. I might watch it after work today. So yeah, that's what we are up to first. Tristan, hi. And I just checked out the night. Oh gosh, thank goodness. Okay, thank you, Tristan, for checking that. I appreciate it. You settling my fears there, or my anxieties. I have a convention coming up. Just for context, I have a convention coming up, and it makes my life so much easier when Tristan has work off so that he can help me at conventions. And so he's just confirming that he can help me at this convention. Yay! So that'll be fun, going to a convention. I haven't sold at a convention since last summer sometime. Those large square font spots have gave it away. Yeah, plus due to my baby sister, I've had to watch Bambi 2 so many times now. I actually really like Bambi 2. I know the era that they made Bambi 2, they were making a lot of sequels, like back to back, and not all of them were good. Your haircut is so cute. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. I forgot. I cut my hair at Christmas time, so it's already starting to grow a tiny bit. But thank you. I needed for the new year. For the new year, I just needed to feel refreshed, and so I cut my hair. Oh, but anyway, I know the era that Disney made Bambi 2, they were churning out a bunch of sequels for movies that did not need sequels, and not all of them were good. But I really enjoyed Bambi 2. I thought it was sweet. I thought it had a good, simple little plot. You know, Bambi and his dad. Spoilers, that's what the movie settles around, or centers around, for anyone that hasn't watched it. I thought that one was pretty cute. That and I like Bambi's dad a lot. Don't judge me. Tristan standing. Listen, Tristan. Listen. Tristan's giving me a hard time. My sister calls him baby deer and will never actually call him, actually calls him Bambi. Oh my gosh. Well, he is a baby deer, and he is dear to me. Anyways, Tristan's judging me because that's what Tristan does. He teases me. Anyway, I can't be alone. I cannot be alone in this. That Bambi's dad in that movie, they knew what they were doing. And I will not apologize. Anyway, now that I've made everyone thoroughly uncomfortable, let's just keep drawing. I'm thinking this should work. Doing some like broken lines here for the coloring page to keep it feeling soft. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, that should work. Hee hee. Tee hee hee hee. Oh my goodness, forgot to fill up my bottle with juice before I went live. Oh, no, juice. It's fine. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. Yes! Yay! My dealer! Thank you! Thank you!
I'm gonna get you off this stuff.
No. No. Thank you, Tristan. Keeping me alive. That's what he does. Oh, we're very mature adults. I hope everyone is doing well. I have been wanting to stream for a while, but I've been behind on work. So it feels good to finally be able to do so. I think I need some smaller lines here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's better. And then same thing here. Like that. His little fluffy butt. Little fluffy deer butt. There we go. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at him. I love Bambi so much. Oh. And then the butterfly. I'm doing fine. Teacher called off painting class tomorrow. Ooh, so I basically get a 4-day weekend. Yo, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. Unless you were looking forward to that class, in which case it's not as awesome. But having a longer break is always nice. Here we go. Da 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 da. Very cool. And now I'm gonna make another layer. And then I'm gonna make the brush a little smaller. And then, let's see. When I made this illustration, I was mainly playing with like using large bright areas of color. So that's gonna be, how am I gonna make this an interesting coloring page? I don't necessarily want to, well, we'll play around with it. I'm doing good, but I'm fighting the flu currently. No! Sick but happy. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope that also goes away quickly. Oh gosh. I love you too. Sheesh. Must be going around. I think my mom is sick as well. It's just that time of year. I would if we painted anything fun. Oh yeah, you'd enjoy the class. Mostly just still lifes. 2 weeks ago, I had to paint a paper bag and literally wanted to walk out. I was so bored. Man, I haven't done still lifes in so long. I would probably really benefit from doing something like that, honestly. That would probably be good for me. But yeah, I can see how that wouldn't be quite as engaging as painting stuff that you want to paint. Okay, I'm having a time. Having a time. Okay, there we go. That's better. Hehe. I was very good this year, and I remembered to get my flu shot, so I've avoided it. I also got sick a couple weekends ago, which was really disappointing because honestly, I haven't been actually sick since I don't know, it's been a while. And so yeah, when I came down with like a cold or whatever, no! But it was not the flu or the other serious thing that is kind of going around. The COVID one. I know, I took a test. I really want to do a dinosaur landscape painting in the future. Ooh, one of my favorites lives in Alaska. Wait, I would love to do a herd of them with some northern lights. Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun. That would be great. You should do that. You should absolutely do that. Fun lighting, like, oh my goodness. Lighting is so fun. I know lighting can like be challenging, but it's just so fun. I got my flu shot, but someone must have brought it from work. It's not too bad, just inconvenient. Okay, that's not so bad. It's an excuse to rest. I have been, let's see, what else is going on? I have been rewatching The Last Airbender, actually just this week, because I will watch movies or things while I work. And this week, I started rewatching The Last Airbender from the beginning, and I have just, it's not an incredibly long series, so I've just flown through it. And I am at the finale. I'm at the finale of The Last Airbender and paused it to go live. So I'm excited to finish that again. I have watched that show so many times. While I work, I can really only watch things that I have seen before. Otherwise, it's a distraction. And so, The Last Airbender being something that I have watched many times. I gotta make some adjustments to these shapes since I'm like extending them past the original dimensions. So I think I should be more aware of that. Who's my favorite character in the show? I like I like all the characters for different reasons. I think some of the characters, oh gosh, mine's a tie between Aang and Zuko. That is a really difficult question to answer. Because I think a lot of the characters are very well written, and so that makes it easy to like them. Oh, gee. where to even start. Probably Sokka. I don't know. Funny guys, just I love funny guys. I love funny men. And I married a funny man because I love funny men. And Sokka is the funny guy, and he has a really nice character arc. And he becomes more likable. So I think an easy answer for me would be to say Sokka. That doesn't mean that I don't love all the other characters. Like, I love Aang, and I love his growth, and I love Zuko, and I love his arc. Aang just kind of reminds me of myself. I see my best friends as family, and I love my animals. And Zuko is probably the best character arc, in my opinion. He has a really awesome character arc. Yeah, there's some really awesome character development in that show. But yeah, so an easy answer for me would be Sokka, just because. But I really love all the characters. I don't know if there are any characters I don't like. Azula is the worst, but I also love her as a character. I think she's a very effective character. All the plot elements that she is involved in, I think, are very effective. So I really like her as a character. And she's just terrifying. She's a good villain. Oh gosh. And also, her fight with Zuko in the finale, I actually cry every time. There at the very end. For anyone who hasn't seen the show, this is a spoiler, that the good guys win. But once they beat Azula in that fight, and they've chained her to the iron gate thing, and she's crying, I cry every time. No character that you're supposed to like is unlikable. Yeah, that's yeah. Which I can't say of all shows or anime, for sure. I drew these leaves to look like hearts. That was definitely on purpose, if anyone saw that. But yeah, I think the villains are awesome. And yeah, I really like that show. It's a comfort show for me. I could talk about it for a long time. And oh, what kind of bender would you be? And then, that's an awesome question to ask. I've taken, online quizzes. What element bender would you be? And whenever I take those quizzes, or even when I just think about it, the result is always airbender. Okay, I'm not gonna complain there. I think that's cool. Let's see, what other leaves? Because for this coloring page, I don't necessarily need... Okay, let's see. Okay. I think I'm gonna add another layer. Nothing I just said was a complete sentence, but whatever. Plus for me, I love the animal combination designs. That'd be a fun art stream idea to do. Ooh, yeah! Yeah! That would... Okay, come on. I was trying to switch to the pencil and it wasn't listening to me. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. There are trees back here. Let's do this. I like the humor of the show. I'm still thinking about The Last Airbender. That would be fun to come up with animal combinations and try to make designs inspired by The Last Airbender. That would be a lot of fun. I keep getting ads for, since I've been watching the show and stuff, I keep getting ads for merch related to it. It's good stuff. Do 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 do. The music is good. The research that they did on combat styles, like, oh my gosh, it's such a good show. Let's see, add the mossy log. Hee. There we go. Do 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 do. There we go. I love how most of the animals too just don't sound like they should mash up together, and then there's the platypus bear, and it looks perfect. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a good point. I think they did a pretty good job. All the animals, to me, feel like they exist in the same world. Which is very important. Okay, I don't know what I want to do about this tree. I had a lot of trouble with this tree when I was making the first illustration, so I don't know. Maybe I'll simplify it a little bit. Hope that's not too lame. But I'm thinking maybe I'll just go like this. Yeah, something like that. Here we go. This should be fine. And then up here. Gosh, I don't even know where I would begin with if I'm gonna do that and do animal like mashups. I don't know where to begin. I mean, I guess I could just start by picking animals I like. Pick some easy animals. Animals that I should start with animals that I've drawn before and am at least somewhat familiar with drawing, so that it isn't horribly difficult. Let's see. Could combine your favorite carnivore and herbivore animal first. Oh yeah. That's a good question. Let's see, I'm a big fan of birds, and I'm a big fan of rabbits and foxes. Things like that. Let's add some grass. I gotta remember the coloring page is not gonna be exactly like the original illustration, and I shouldn't try to make it so because I would probably get frustrated. Let's see. A little more grass here. And here. Oh, I don't like that one. And over here. Yeah. So I could start with like well, first let's look at where we are in this coloring page. Ooh! I think we're pretty much there. I think I'll add some lines to the trees. I think that would be good and make it feel a little more complete. Let's see. Yeah. Like that. Just the trees that are closest. Like in the foreground here. And then here. Like this. Let's take a look. I don't know, it actually feels pretty complete. It's very different. Just kind of as an experiment, I'm gonna add a line here around where the shadow is. See if that feels necessary. Let's do this. Oh, wait. Oops. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. I don't even know how I'd combine my top two, that being a lion and an elephant. Ooh! Yeah, that would be tricky. Let's see. Does this look done? I think so. I think as far as the coloring page goes, I think it feels... I'm gonna call it good. Put my handy dandy little initials here. This is in 2024, and now give me just a second to I gotta export this, and then I will make a new canvas. For context, for anyone not familiar, I am moving to full webcam while I do this because in Procreate I don't want to accidentally show sometimes files that I'm working on are under NDA and I don't want to accidentally show them on stream, so I do this off camera, so to speak. Yeah, there are a couple files in here that I can't share yet, so I'll go into this folder to make a new canvas, and there we go. Now we should be ready for that. Okay, now that I've gotten that done, check, I'm gonna bring up handy dandy Pinterest, and we're gonna look up, actually I might use Cerebi, I really like Cerebi. I'm going to draw some Gen 5 Pokemon now. If you have a favorite Pokemon from Black and White or Black 2 and White 2, then I will take requests out. I will draw your favorite Pokemon from that game. I'm gonna try to keep it within that generation, because that's what I said I was gonna draw today. So let's see. Cerebi, Unova, Pokedex. I have to go look. Yes. Here we go. Aha, okay. I've got it pulled up. Let's see. Okay, the starters are always a safe place to start. Ugh, I love Tepig. I think Tepig is underrated. He's so cute. Bats. Reuniclus is my favorite, but they're quite complex. I will not step down from a challenge. Reuniclus. Here we go. Let's start with that. Aww. He's got such a sweet face. Okay, so let's see. He's a happy boy. his little Pokedex image. Gosh, he's kind of big though, so I think he's got these cool little orb things. I've never drawn this one. It is a little intimidating. A lot of like eggy shapes in there, and then the little arms here. Let's see if I got the proportions right. That might need to be a little smaller, and then this needs to be a little bigger, and then it's a little squishy. He's so squishy. And then this arm, that's a little better. I'm doing kind of just drawing it straight from the Pokedex for now, since I've never drawn him before. I don't think I'm ready to move him around a ton. Okay, let's see, that needs to connect a little more. This. And then on this side, it's just a neat fellow. It was really fun to have on my team too. Oh, let's see, when I played, oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. This needs to move over. That. Okay. When I played, I used, gosh, what was my team? Kama says, for a little challenge, I'll let you choose Haxorus or that electric zebra. Zebstrika. I love both of those. When I played Pokemon White, I used, in one of them I definitely used Musharna, and for a while I used Zebstrika, and then when I caught Zekrom, I replaced Zebstrika with him. Let's see. He's happy. He's winking. Okay. Gosh, he's such a funny little dude. For a time, I think I used a Haxorus. My starter when I played White was Superior. When I played White 2, I used Samurott. He's a funny boy. I'm gonna turn him like this. I'm gonna try again, and I'm gonna have a little more movement in this. Now that I think I have a better feel for his shapes. He's got little like nubs, and then nubs up here, like this. Gosh, I don't remember my team. I know I got really emotionally attached to my Musharna. When I caught Muna, I was like, this Pokemon is staying on my team for the entire game, and then it did. I was determined to keep her on my team. I just always find it funny that every artist I know avoids drawing horses like it's the plague. I love drawing horses. That doesn't mean I'm good at it, but I love drawing horses. Have y'all seen the post that's like, show me the mind horse or whatever, where someone like, it's the whole challenge is to see how an artist draws a horse without references. It's like, what does a horse look, how do you translate a horse in your mind, or from mind to paper, without using a reference? How does that turn out? And that is so fun. That is so fun, let me tell you. Of course, mine is always like super stylized, so it's not like I'm drawing a realistic horse from memory. I prefer to make stylized art anyway. Doo-doo-boop-doo-boo. Oh, sorry, got a notification for something. Oh, okay. Cool. I was don't mind me. Horse anatomy actually infuriates me after the head shape. Yeah, It's not simple. It's not simple. Oh my gosh. But it's fun. Horses are fun to draw. We got little orbs in here. And then we'll have this arm reaching up a little bit more. That should be better, more interesting to look at. He's happy. I was a huge My Little Pony fan. Ooh! So I drew a lot of horses, just not actual horses. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I have a horse OC, technically, that I designed like a few years ago, that I haven't really drawn since. But I drew her in the style of My Little Pony once, and that is really fun. That is a really fun style to work in. So yeah, that's fun. Let's see. We got all the little nubs. I saw something similar being the furry test of ask your friends to draw a dog with no reference. Yeah, see how it goes. No problem with furries, but I think that was pretty funny. I have seen that as well. Okay, here's the thing. My niche as an illustrator is to draw animals. I draw animals all the time. Animals are my favorite thing to draw. I've just always enjoyed drawing animals so much more than people. Drawing people is just like not fun to me. Okay, I need to move this arm a little closer. Man, this is a really buff Reuniclus. But because I draw animals all the time, if someone pulled that on me and was like, alright, Hannah, draw a dog, they would say, okay, you're a furry, because I draw animals all the time. Or they might not, or they, might say, like, I'd like to think that they would be like, wow, Hannah, that's amazing, and you're so professional, and like, wow, are you a wildlife illustrator or whatever? Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. Tristan teases me about being a furry all the time, so it's not like I haven't heard that before. But Tristan teases me about everything all the time, so that's a thing. This is going to be the happiest boy. I've decided. His little nubby arms! Look at him! My go-to for doodles are dinosaurs. All my notes from middle school to high school have a dinosaur or prehistoric animal somewhere on them. That's awesome. Oh gosh, what was my go-to doodle? Probably birds. Birds probably for years have been my go-to doodle thing, is doodling birds. Eee, look at him! And then this arm I also want to move a little bit. Oops, nope, not bigger. I'm gonna move it closer, like this. Narrow that down a little bit, like that. Yeah! Oh my goodness! Okay, cool. And now I'm gonna clear the first layer, and then I'm gonna add another layer. And then we're gonna lower the opacity on this, and we're gonna clean it up like this. I'm gonna go like this. I'm probably not gonna take too much time on these because I want to be able to draw, multiple. Ghost Valley, welcome. We're hanging out. We're drawing Gen 5 Pokemon today, and I'm starting with someone requested, Crow requested, Reuniclus. So yeah, I'm open to suggestions if you have any favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. I'm trying not to take too much time with these, just because I want to be able to draw more Pokemon on this stream. Okay, let's see. I think that's a little too egg-shaped right there. I'm gonna that. There we go. My buddy made all our group chat a Pokemon team based on our personalities and things we like. Interesting. So you had a dinosaur team, I'm assuming. That's what that sounds like to me. So let's see. Was it like all fossil mons? I would say like, let's see, what would be on your team? Aurorus or whatever that one Pokemon is. I think seems like it would be on your team. What else? The Ghost says, how's everyone doing today? Well, I'm doing very well. So thank you, Ghost. I am doing so well because I've been wanting to stream for a while, but I have been so busy, and so it feels good to finally have time to stream. And we'll get this little orb thing, nub. I'll be honest, Gen 5 is probably my weakest Pokemon knowledge. That's okay. I have played the Gen 5 games once each. Tristan has a copy of Pokemon White and Pokemon White 2, and so I've played each of those once. So my knowledge of the games is also fairly limited. I had a lot of fun though, so that's part of the reason that I'm excited to draw some Gen 5 Pokemon today. Let's see, and then we'll do this. Like this. Like that. There we go. Being busy is good most of the time. Yeah! Well, it has been good busy. It's been very good busy. I've had art jobs to work on, and then of course I took time off for the holidays when I was caught up on my stuff. So I wasn't streaming during the holidays either. And so like, I don't know, something about the new year. I know it's already February. I know it's already February. Listen. But I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of refreshed and happy to be here and happy to make content again. Let's see, Primal. Okay, the team. I had Bulbasaur for my love of nature, Arcanine because it's my favorite and represents my love of wild animals, Tyrantrum. Yeah, okay, there it is for dinosaurs. Dark Rain for my insomnia, and some alien for my nerdy stuff. Huh, what, some alien, like one of the Ultra Beasts? And the monkey-looking Pokemon that paints with his tail for art. Oh, Smeargle. I haven't heard Smeargle described as monkey-looking. That's funny. And, Ghost says, I've played them enough, just lots of the Pokemon in Gen 5 are forgettable to me. Okay, I respect that opinion. The monkey-looking Pokemon. Oh, I read that already. That's a great way to feel about the new year. Yeah, it is good. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. Good time to be making art. And then, oops. I think it fits me pretty well. Oh, that's awesome. Gosh, I'm gonna ask Tristan to do that for me. Like, Tristan, what Pokemon would you use to just, or like what, put a team together for me. I'm gonna make that orb a little smaller. I am really liking this so far. So as much as I hate the cold, there are a lot of ice type Pokemon that I really like. So I think, actually, no, here's a more accurate statement. In real life, I'm not a fan of bugs. I'm not a fan of bugs being close to me or watching them in too much detail. I'm just not obsessed with bugs. But bug type Pokemon are all so cute. I love bug type Pokemon. If I had a bug type team, oh my gosh, I would have Heracross, and I would have Lokix, and I'd have Frostmoth. I actually think I have a bug type team written down in a note on my phone somewhere. Yeah, there are a lot of bug type Pokemon I really like. Would you still love me if I was a Weedle? Yeah, pretty much. Tristan, would you still love me if I was a Weedle? He's at work right now, so I don't think, can hear any of this. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, we'll leave that there. Then erase most of this line. Here we go. Or a, would you still love me if I was an earthworm? I love his reasoning for Tyranitar. Any list without a dinosaur for you is a sin. Oh, that's awesome. Sounds like you're, it sounds like he knows you well. That's awesome. Oh wait. Yeah, no, that's not. That's the right number of little orbs. This is coming together. I love him. Round boy. I'm gonna adjust that a little bit. I don't know why that's stuck in my head. He is so happy. Yes, look at him. And he is winking. He is in such a good mood. You know, I'm taking, since I'm really taking my time with the sketch, I think maybe, I don't know. He's so cutesy. That's what I do. That is what I do, is cutesy art. That is literally what I'm paid for. Earlier I was having a difficult time with a project, an art project, and Tristan was in the room at the time, and he's like, if you can't do it, no one can, because you're the one being paid to do this. So like it was funny. Why has he got this little like curly Q thing happening? This little like nub on the end of... Okay, here we go. Interesting. There he is. I'm gonna hide this layer. I'm gonna try to fit all the Pokemons on this page. So we're gonna go to line art. I'm gonna choose a nice soft green. This one is too yellow. The only ones I really remember from Gen 5 is Scolipede, ooh, Whimsicott, Meloetta, and Crocodile, and the starters. Let's see. There are a lot of really good Pokemon from Gen 5, and a lot of them came back in the Scarlet and Violet DLC. Let's see, is this? No, it needs to be even cooler, a cooler green than that. How about this? And then lighter and a little more muted. Yeah, that looks about right. I'm gonna lower the opacity on the sketch. And then I'm gonna come in here with my line art pencil like this. But yeah, Zebstrika, Joltik, and Galvantula. Audino. My favorite gen is 1 or 3. Oh, okay. I have not played every Pokemon game. Oh, but no, wait, just recently I did play Sapphire for the first time. So I have played at least a version of every game except Gen 6. Crow says, I remember Gen 5 well because it was my first main series game, plus Pokepark 2 was my shiz as a kid. I really enjoyed both games when I played them. So, I kind of feel bad I don't remember the Pokedex as well. Or like, I feel like I should know it better for how much I enjoyed the game. Musharna, Muna and Musharna, the 3 elemental monkeys that I don't remember their names. Let's see. What else? Lillipup and Herdier and Stoutland, Purloin and Liepard. What are the little Watchog? What's the other one? The other evolution? That line. Emolga. I know more than that. I know more than that. Look at him. Mine's purely for animal designs, as it feels like after 3 there was a lot more Pokemon or really weird designs, which are my favorite, I won't lie. Okay. Pampors, Pansear, and Pansage. There you go. I could not remember their names. I didn't use any of them on my team in either game, so that's probably why I didn't remember. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this green for now. Yeah. And then we'll add the little guy, the little mans. Whose mans is this? Here we go. Oh, the Sock and Throw or Gen 5. The little guy, the little building guy who's got the line of the little building guy who like carries a beam on his shoulder, and then like it starts with a T. Gosh dang. Something and then Conkeldurr. I don't know, that line. They kind of creep me out, so I didn't use them. Actually, Sock and Throw really kind of scared me. Oh, Mienfoo and Mienshao. Now that I think of it, I can name many Pokemon from Gen 5. It's just that Gen 5 and 6 blur together for me. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, even just sitting here, like, I'm realizing that I know quite a few of them just off the top of my head. The Chandelure line is Gen 5, I think. Yes. Yeah, Chandelure is Gen 5. Litwick, Lampent, and Chandelure. Let's see. Timber, that's it. Thank you. I saw a big Turtwig plush and almost bought it. Favorite starter by far, plus he goes from turtle to an ankylosaur. Oh yeah, but he doesn't. I said that weird. I I got all excited or something. I don't know. I said that weird. I think maybe because I was realizing as I was saying "oh yeah" out loud. You know, I see it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the shape of his head. Oh my gosh. Wow. I didn't put that together. That's really cool. Woobat and Swoobat are Gen 5. Axew, hold on, wait. What's the middle evolution? I don't remember the middle evolution. Axew, something, Haxorus. Oh my gosh. The legendaries, Zekrom and Reshiram and Kyurem. Let's see. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I love Pokemon plushes. I don't have a ton of them. Fracture, thank you. My goodness, I would have lost my mind. But for Christmas, I've been really wanting a Politoed plush, and Tristan got me one for Christmas. Very, very thoughtful. I love Politoed. Gen 3 has a lot of Pokemon that I really like, actually, now that I think about it. Since you were, talking about it. Who was that? Primal was... Yeah, that was Primal who likes Gen 3. I might remember that. I might not. My memory is not the most reliable right now, so I apologize. Okay, let's see. I think I'm liking the colors. It looks like him. I'm gonna hide the sketch for a second. Oh my gosh, he's naked. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna switch to this, and I'm gonna use my favorite tool, that nice... Let's see. Have you played that new Power World game yet? I've played a little, and it's honestly pretty fun from the little I played. So, I have not played it. I hope it's understandable as an artist that I have mixed feelings about Power World. I will only complain about Power World in that... Actually, no, I guess I do have kind of a list of complaints about it. If they're stealing assets from Pokemon, I have a problem with that. If they're using AI to generate character models, I have a problem with that. Them making a game within this genre, I don't have a problem with that. It's, you know, I think it's good to have variety within the, you know, this kind of creature collection genre of games. I do think that there are a lot of gameplay things about it because I have watched some gameplay. I have watched gameplay of Power World. I do think there are things about the game that really set it apart from Pokemon. Oh, I have the wrong eraser on. I want this eraser. So, in terms of gameplay, I don't think it's a bad game. So the only complaints I would have about the game have to do with how it was made. And here is my hot take. It's not really a hot take, but Swords of Justice and the Weather Trio are in Gen 5. Yes, that's true. I forgot about them. My lukewarm to hot take about Power World is that they are being too safe with their creature designs. I think that their creature designs, I'm setting my pencil down for a second while I say this, I think that their creature designs, sometimes franchises suffer from kind of a same face syndrome. Overwatch, in my opinion, is really guilty about this. When you look at the character roster, characters from Overwatch, don't look now, but Reuniclus's arms can crush boulders. What was I saying? I got distracted. I can still remember the first time I encountered Volcarona in the room. I played with the Volcarona when I played Gen 5. I love that Pokemon. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes. When you look at the cast of characters from Overwatch, the male characters, the male roster, are a little better. They don't. The problem with those characters is not as severe, in my opinion. That there's a pretty good variety across the men's faces and builds, but the female Overwatch characters, all of them, Overwatch characters, yes, that is what I was talking about. I'm bouncing all over the place. The female Overwatch characters all have same face syndrome. If you look at the lineup, they all have this kind of I'm gonna show you. I don't have the Overwatch roster pulled up, but I'm just gonna make a little note over here about it. They all have this thing going on in their eyebrows. They all have eyebrows just like this. All the Overwatch characters, all of them. I am dead serious. If you look at the characters, they all have this thing going. Some of them are thinner eyebrows than others. Some of them are like maybe slightly more pointy in these areas, but they like all have eyebrows like that. It's crazy. So I think Overwatch, I know this, I'm not even talking about Power World in this moment, but I needed to use it as an example that a lot of Overwatch characters suffer from same face syndrome, and they all, no matter the character, have like some sort of like point on their nose, even if it's like a bigger nose or whatever. It's like, I love the Reuniclus. If it's misspelled, I will cry. No, that looks right. Reuniclus, no, that looks right. Oh, it's Brooks! Hi, Brooks! I saw the blue name, and anyway, I'm ranting right now about character design. So anyway, I wanted to point Overwatch out as an example of same face syndrome. My pet peeve about Pal World is that they are playing too safe with their designs. All of their designs are cute in one way or another. Every single pal in one way or another is cute. They all have a cute face. They, you know, whether it is a cat-like face or more like dog-like face, all of the pals have cute attributes. If they are stolen assets, then yeah, of course I have a problem with that. But the complaint I'm talking about specifically right now is that they all have that problem. I think that something that Pokemon does really well is Pokemon has a bunch of designs that are just weird. They've got a lot of weird little guys. Okay, so Reuniclus is adorable, but he's also really weird. Like, Pokemon has enough weird or borderline ugly designs that it makes their cute designs stronger. That is my opinion. Like, okay, so let's see, what's an example of just like a weird or ugly Pokemon? If you can think of any, I feel like there are some. I saw someone else saying something similar, that edgy designs, they said, weren't really that intense or something like that. Yeah! And Primal says, I get you gotta keep familiarity within your designs, but they already look similar due to the textures, so why not change it up a little? Yes! Ghost says, yeah, where's the Muck, Garbodor, Stunfisk looking pals? Exactly! Pokemon has a bunch of really weird dudes, and because of that, they're really cutesy designs. Bruxish. Exactly! So the cute Pokemon are so much stronger in comparison. That weird fish, yes. Whereas you look at the pals, the whole roster of pals, every single pal design that I've seen, they're all cute. And because of that, they all look too similar, and none of them stand out to me. None of them stand out very much because they're all like that. They all blend together. That is my rant. That is my rant about the Pal World designs. I think that is one of the biggest issues. And if they're just using stolen assets, then of course they're running into that issue because they're just taking the cute or popular or successful designs. So, thank you for listening. I'm chill. I'm calm now. Okay, let's see. Oops, I meant to take a look here. Okay, cool. So anyway, I meant to say thank you, Brooks, for stopping by. I know Brooks likes Gen 5, so I'm so happy that Brooks likes the Pokemon. Okay, I closed my reference, so I'm gonna bring that back up because I don't remember what color his eyes are. His eyes are kind of just a dark... Gosh, it felt really good to rant about that. Thank you, everyone, for listening, because that is one of the strongest opinions I have about that game. Obviously, I would have an issue if they're using stolen assets or even AI or whatever. Obviously, I'll have an issue with that. That's being sorted out right now, and I don't have to worry about that. But I will complain about their scaredy cats for not wanting to make any ugly designs. I dare them. They should make ugly designs, because think about it. Even weird or borderline ugly or unusual Pokemon, that's someone's favorite, or it's in their favorites. I also find it funny, Power World's tech tree is also almost identical to Ark's. Oh, almost pixel perfect. Yikes. Yeah, I get the impression Pokemon is not the only company that has been... that's involved. Let's do this. I want weird little guys. Me too. I want weird little guys. I love weird little guy Pokemon. Wurmple is adorable, but also kind of a weird little guy. And so it's like, I don't know, I just don't know if Palworld really has found the balance, you know? I think it is important that they have some really cute designs that obviously would be fan favorites or popular, but when all of them are adorable, then yeah, then you don't have any that stand out as being the most adorable. So there you have it. There you have it, folks. This has been, oh my goodness. What are some other weird little guys? I know there are, like, specifically Pokemon, I'm thinking. Sableye, weird little guy, but also beloved creature. Yes! What a little guy. I used a Sableye, what was I playing recently? One of the Pokemon games that I just played. Was it Sapphire? I don't remember. Animals in general, I love the little weirdos of the animal kingdom. Yes, eyes. And I don't know how to pronounce it, but that kind of antelope, I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't pronounce it, but they've got the weird snout. Yeah, I love weird little guys. Weird little birds. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to, because I have been ranting, I've stopped making significant progress on this. I'm gonna go to this brush. I'm gonna lower the opacity on the sketch even more. Like this. Like you said from Gen 5, the timber creeps you out, and I agree with you. Yeah, but because there's that line, I don't know, it just makes Pokemon like other, I don't know, it strengthens other Pokemon designs by there being, this is way too dark. Let's lighten this up a bit. Here we go. Gonna add a little shading. Loose-skidoo, we can too. Let's do this. Oh, actually, let's do this. I'm gonna do like the nubs. All the little nub parts first. Start with this. Yes, here we go. Do the same thing here. And then the eraser, like this. Oh. Now I'm sitting here trying to think of other weird little guys. Oops, oops, oops. Didn't mean to do that. I'm a silly goose. I just watched myself do that too. There we go. Hee hee. I'd absolutely love to see a Wendigo in a Pokemon style, specifically the one with a deer skull head. I think that'd be so fun for legendary Pokemon. Oh my gosh. That'd be so scary. More scary Pokemon. Also, can one of the Pokemon you draw be shiny Whimsicott? Yes, I will draw that next. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. I'm gonna write down, wrong brush. I'm gonna write it down, and that will be what I draw next. Shiny Whimsicott. Is it an I? Whimsicott. Whimsicott. Put a little star over there. I will draw that next. Okay, and then back here, go back to the airbrush. Doop boop boop doo. Can y'all hear music, by the way? I am trying to have music in the background of my streams now because I think that'll make my streams hopefully nicer to listen to. So let me know if you can hear that. If it's too quiet or too loud, I can adjust that. Hey, that's one of my favorite shinies. Well, I'm excited to draw it. I don't even know what it looks like, so I'll be pulling that up. I say it's a good volume too. Okay, cool. Cool. That is reassuring to me. got messed up. There we go. Gonna shade the nubs. Here we go. Like this. Get that off screen. Hehe. Cool. Thanks, y'all, for validating me, basically. It's basically what I was asking for. Very surprised we don't have a ghost type Eevee yet, as I think it'd be cool to finally have a more freaky evolution design. That would be really nice. That would be so fun if the next generation we got an evolution. I know everyone was hoping for that in this game and it didn't happen, but like, I have hope. One day. I feel like I have gotten so much better at drawing Pokemon since the last time I tried to make like how I would design evolutions, other evolution types, that I should probably try that again. I should probably sit down and explore that again. Like how would I approach that? Here we go. We'll do this. It's coming together. Little squishy guy. Gosh, that would be fun. Maybe in a stream, an upcoming stream, maybe I'll do custom evolutions. That would be fun. Haven't done that in a while. Ugh, I love this little guy. Really great suggestion, because he's just... I mean, I hope it speaks for me. I hope this speaks for itself. I'll hide the sketch. And then let's see. Come in here for this. Another little nub here. Hee. Oh, he kind of looks like those Jello cakes when they have fruit chunks in it. Yeah, he's happy little bean. Yes, that's what I'm going for. That is what I'm trying to achieve. Okay, there we go. And now I'll do a little shading here. He looks great. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna make the brush smaller. And then I'm gonna use, I need to use this, like this. There we go. And then, there we go. I'll shade the little spots in here. I'm gonna make the eraser a little smaller. I'm narrating what I'm doing out loud. Oh, I should plug this in. My fancy schmancy new layout that I've got here that makes it so much easier when I've got like an actual desk to work at. Oh, it's so nice. I'm so pleased. And it's thanks to Tristan for giving me this desk. He making my life and my job easier. Okay, here we go. And then oops. Then we'll shade this a little bit. the other orbs, lumps, whatever. And then we'll shade this one. Oh my goodness! I'm having so much fun with this. I'm really pleased. Okay, let's see. And now, oh, I missed a spot. Oops. Missed these lumps, these nubs. I've got music from The Last Airbender stuck in my head still. There we go. And next I'm gonna go for highlights. Oops. No, hold on. Let's, you know what I need to do? I need to combine these layers and then use clipping mask. And then, oh, I need to go back to this brush. Here we go. I think adding like a highlight layer is gonna make him feel, yeah, this is gonna be important. Not too blinding, but here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, not a bad earworm to have. Yeah. There are worse soundtracks to have stuck in your head. I'm sorry, I laughed at that phrase because I haven't heard that in a while to describe having a song stuck in your head. Look at him. And then this. This little nub. Hee 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 hee. Wow. Did you watch the new Percy Jackson's show? I have not yet. Okay, so I need to. I have, and here's why. I have not read any of the books. There's more than one book, right? It's a series, right? I haven't read anything to do with Percy Jackson. I didn't see the original film adaptation, but I've heard enough negative commentary on it that I don't have a desire to, but I've heard plenty of good commentary about this series, and so I do plan to watch it. And the reason I say I need to is that I'm gonna be volunteering at a youth camp this summer, and the kids get to help choose a theme. And last year was pretty easy because they, like, every group chose a Disney movie, and it's like, okay, cool, I'm familiar with those, I can, you know, work with a theme like that. But this year, I guess they like voted on Percy Jackson being the theme of the camp, so each like cabin or whatever is gonna like the theme of camp is its Camp Half-Blood or something, but I don't know anything about the series, so I should watch it. Anyway, so that's a long answer to that question. Ghost said I was watching a Big Bang Theory episode recently where Sheldon had a song stuck in his head and Leonard said earworm. That's why the phrase is stuck in my head. Okay, cool. Adding just a little light behind him, I think, is really gonna add something to this. Like this. Books are great. I believe there are 6 or 7. The movie has so much potential but fell short. The movies are kind of bad. I watched those first. I did read the first book and the show did it so much better. Oh, okay. Well, I'm optimistic. I hope that it is, I hope that I like it. I like Greek mythology, so, you know, hopefully that means this is a series for me. A series that I like. Wow. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Wow, I'm actually like really proud of this. Oh, I think one more layer I'm gonna add. Here we go. Oh my goodness, now it's really coming together. It inspired me to draw my favorite god in mythology, Anubis. I can post it in the Discord. Yes, please do. I have an art chat in there, right? Yes, share it in the Discord. Oops. No, not oops. I meant to do that. We'll do this. Yes, I want to see the art. I like him because he seems like one of the less pretty gods, and I love how he looks. Yes, we need weird little dudes. That's awesome. I'm excited. Hee. Wow, I said I wasn't gonna take a long time on this, but I'm just having too much fun drawing Runiclus. Oops, oops. There we go. Yeah. Do. It's only in its pencil shapes right now. I may actually go ink him while I'm thinking about it. Yes! 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 Look at him! Almost done. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight to the other orbs. Like this. Oops. Let's see. Is that? No. Close enough. There we go. Gosh, yeah, no, I'm taking way too long on this. If I want to draw more Pokemon, I need to. Well, I've set the bar too high, and now I'm gonna take my time on the others. He just had such an easy texture, like, to render, you know? It would take me a lot longer to render. Maybe it would take me longer to render like a hairy Pokemon or something. We'll sure find out when I draw Shiny Whimsicott. How long it takes me to render that. I was lucky for my senior year of high school. Oh yeah, for an English credit to take a mythology class, so I got to learn Greek, Roman, Egyptian, Native American, and Norse mythology. We drew in class a lot. That's so fun. That's awesome. Man, that sounds like fun. I'm kind of rushing through this now. I might be able to see. Gosh, I'm making all these mistakes. Whatever. I have to move on. Do just a little bit over here as well. Get that. Oops. Oh, what's going on there? La da 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 da. There we go. And then a little bit there. Oops. And for modern mythology, we got to watch the original Star Wars trilogy, which we had to do a packet with, and I had the whole thing done in an hour when we had a week to. That's awesome. That's so cool. Okay, I think I need to call it good. I think I need to call this good and move on to the. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, one more thing. I'm gonna lower the opacity on that a little bit, and on that just a bit. Closed my reference. Here we go. I was going to add just a little bit of shading on the inside of his mouth. Gosh, I am just rushing through this now. I took too much time. And now why do I have this brush so big? Little man's enjoying life. He sure is. I wanted to draw him so happy. Ugh, no, I'm taking too long. There we go. Good enough. Moving on. We'll let him sit in the corner up there while we draw Shiny Whimsicott. Let me go ahead and bring that up. I don't know what number it is. If it is after... Oh, no, there it is. Haha. I need to look at the Pokédex. Ooh, that's the shiny? Oh my gosh. I really like it. Very nice. Okay, let's draw Shiny Whimsicott. So fluffy. Okay, I'm gonna go for, let's see. I'm gonna actually hide Reuniclus for now because he's gonna be distracting. Okay. Oh boy. Another just round fella today. So something today is the day for I'm gonna use a darker pencil. It is so good. It is! I really like this shiny. Wow. And today is a day for drawing fluffy little guys. Fluffy little... I know it's like super simple, but it actually still kind of looks like it's gonna be challenging to draw. Let's see. A little cotton ball. And he's like funny little body. Oh my gosh. Whimsicott is so shaped. Okay, he's got these things so shaped. Then there's the one I suggested where he's literally got an axe for a head. Oh my gosh. Let me write that down too before I forget. Which one am I drawing? Haxorus or one of the... Oh gosh, I don't know how far back to scroll. Tell me which of the evolutions, and I'll write that down and I'll draw that next. Oh my gosh. Look at this little thing! Oh my gosh, it's so... It is. It is. Whimsicott is... Oh, I've made the arms too long. He's got more nubby little arms. Literally a cotton ball. That's awesome. And then we've got this one. A little curlicue. Oh my gosh. Definitely gonna make him happy. And he's got little eyes. Oh my goodness. This is delightful. I'm having so much fun. Wow. More fluff on that side. And this little fluff. Oh my goodness. Eee! Oh my gosh. Haxorus, normal or shiny? Okay. Okay, cool. Let me write it down or I'll forget. Next is Haxorus. I'm just gonna tuck that to the side there. Excuse me. My goodness. Oh my goodness. And these little nubby legs. So happy. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. This will I'll need to raise that part a little bit so you can see his eyes better. Let's redraw his eyes after It's gotta be smiling. His eyes are gold, which is very cool. His eyes look a little crooked here, don't worry, I'll work that out. Did you hear that we actually found a little dinosaur officially named Bulbasaur? They've named it Bulbasaur? I did not hear that. That's delightful. That is good news. That's what that is. My goodness. This is making me want to use Whimsicott and Violet. I haven't used him in ages. You should. Give him some love. Oh my gosh! This is so fun to draw. I'm having a blast. He's raising his little arms. Let's see. Okay. Nubby little arms. They're a little more triangular than I'm drawing them. There we go. More like that. Oh my gosh. He's got a little dance in his body. He's doing a little jig. So that's why I've got him going in this direction. Oh my gosh. And then let's see. I don't know what color the inside of his mouth is though. Maybe cause how do I don't know where to find like an animation of that. Where do I even begin? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'm keeping it together. Totally sane. I love this. This is so much fun. Okay, let's see. And then... let's see. I know this Pokemon now. I love how Puffy is. Puffy! Puff. Poof. Poof. There we go. Okay. Very straightforward little guy. I'm actually all ready to move on to the color because very straightforward. Okay, so the shiny is fairly bright white. I'm going for yeah, we'll go with this. We'll go with this color. And we'll start. Oh wait. I'm gonna choose the right brush. That's what I'm gonna do. Boop 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 doo. There we go. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I've never used Whimsicott in a game, but I don't know. I'm sure thinking about it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm doing my first Nuzlocke right now, and I wanted to talk about it real quick. So I played Pokemon White, then I played Pokemon White 2, then I played Sapphire, all of those for the first time, and I feel like I'm getting better at playing Pokemon games, and so I said, like, I want to try Nuzlocke, and a game that we have that I think is going to be fairly easy for me to beat as a Nuzlocke is Brilliant Diamond. And I'm right that it has been pretty easy so far, but I'm on my second attempt. If you look up Shiny Whimsicott and Google their images, everyone without open. Oh, okay, cool. Here we go, I'll do that. Shiny Whimsicott. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness! My cutie. Okay, cool. Pretty straightforward pink. Oh yeah. So this Nuzlocke, I'm actually on my second attempt. My first attempt at this Nuzlocke playing Brilliant Diamond, my team going into the Elite Four was Infernape, Blissey, Honchkrow. What was my team? Floatzel, Pachirisu, and Mew, because since I have played Let's Go, I can get a free Mew, and I, being so new to Nuzlocks, am saying that that is a gift encounter that is totally valid in my Nuzlocke. Listen, I'm new to Nuzlocking, and so I'm being very bare minimum with my rules. So like, so I can only catch my first encounter per route, but I'm using a duplicate clause if I run into a Pokemon or evolution of a Pokemon that I've caught before, then I'm allowed to re-encounter. If a Pokemon faints and it goes in the box and I can't use it anymore. What other rules? Shiny claws, of course. If I catch a shiny, I'm allowed to catch it. What other rules am I playing with? I don't remember. That might be it. But like, I'm allowing myself to use healing items in battle, things like that. A town static, I believe, in BDSP. Yes, that's what it's called. Static encounter. That's my bad. That's what I meant. You know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. But yeah, so that was my team on my first attempt. And I was so close. I had a really good run. The whole game, in fact, was really good. I made it as far as Cynthia's last Pokemon. Made it. I almost beat the champion. I was so close, man. I took out most of her team, and I had lost a couple Mons, but then she managed to get Swords Dance. She managed to land a Swords Dance on her Garchomp, and then he reverse swept my entire team. Oh my gosh, I was so close! Anyway, I was proud of myself, though, for making that far. Ghost says I understood. Okay, cool. Yeah, Primal says, I watched a Nuzlocke, and the guy walked by a shiny and didn't even realize it was one of those shinies that are like a shade lighter. And that's it, and he was so annoyed when he was editing. No! Oh, hate to see it, man. That is a rough loss. Or the shiny is a rough loss, but also the Nuzlocke attempt. But yeah, oh man. I was pretty proud of myself, though, that the first time I ever tried a Nuzlocke, I made it that far. And so I'm on my second attempt, and it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well so far. I'm not that far in the game. I think I'm on the... What gym am I on? I'm not very far. Like, I've just barely made it to Veilstone. What gym is that? The fighting gym. Yeah, I don't remember. But anyway, my first run was the cheese run, meaning, yeah, both are a rough loss. Yeah. So my first attempt, I called it the cheese run because I named all of my Pokemon after different kinds of cheese, like my starter was cheddar, etc., etc. The run that I'm on now is the sweets run, where all of the Pokemon I'm playing with, I'm naming after different desserts, which is very fun. My starter is creme brulee. So right now my team I'm far enough in the game that I have, hopefully, the team that I'm gonna have for the whole game, or the rest of the game. My starter, I've got an Infernape named Creme Brulee. Yeah, I know. For my Nuzlocke attempts going with nickname themes, I don't know if that's silly or not. I think it was a Fanfi. The little blue elephant was just staring at him from a distance. So close, but so far away. Oh, I couldn't do that. It would make me hungry. Too hungry. Oh, naming your Pokemon after food. Well, I get that. Oh, but anyway, so yeah. Infernape is Creme Brulee. My Blissey is Bonbon. I have another Blissey. This time I have a Luxray named Butterscotch. I have a Gastrodon named Sunday. My Mew is Mochi. How many is that? I'm missing someone. Creme Brulee, Bonbon, Mochi, Butterscotch, Sunday, and I have an Absol. I caught an Absol in the Grand Underground and named it Tiramisu. So that's my little team, my team of little sweet things. Maybe I don't run into the problem of my Pokemon team making me hungry because I'm usually eating while I play. Like, I multitask. I've been watching a series called Friendlog, where his friends chosen at random in Discord get to roleplay as a Pokemon and control what they do. It's so funny to watch. Like, his Discord friends at random, like, okay, now you are role-playing as this Pokemon. What would you do as the Pokemon? And then he makes that happen in the game. That sounds really funny. That sounds entertaining. So, actually, now that I talked about my Pokemon team, I am kind of hungry. That's a good sign. I'm never hungry. No, I'm talking about my sweets run. I talked about my cheese run and then my sweets run, so that made me hungry. Tristan's teasing me. So you like Mew over Jirachi? Yeah, I went with Mew over Jirachi. Well, actually, the game profile that I'm using for my Nuzlocke, I have not played Sword on that profile yet, so maybe if I lose this attempt. Okay, actually, let me tell you, Tristan, he's already laughing because he knows what I'm gonna say. Tristan, of course, he's all filled in on my Nuzlocke because I give him updates. Oh my gosh, Tristan. If I lose this run, then I'm going to start a Pokemon Sword profile on this user so that I have the option to get a Jirachi. Because I haven't used one yet, and I think that would be fun. And Jirachi's good, as far as I know. Jirachi's pretty good, but my Mew has been really valuable so far. Mew just is awesome, and also I really like Mew. Sorry, I'm so behind on chat. It's basically like D&D but for Pokemon. They have little personalities and can choose to evolve or not to screw over the run. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun, friend lock. Anyway, Tristan has told me I've had the cheese run, I'm on the sweets run. Tristan says that if I lose the sweets run, that my punishment is that my next run has to be... I don't know if I can say it. Mew is kind of cracked. Mew is cracked. I love Mew so much. Tristan says if I lose this run, then my next run has to be the Ussy run. Where I nickname every Pokemon like their name but ending in Ussy. I can't lose this run. I can't. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, Tristan. So, now you know. Now you know what's going on in Hannah Plays Video Games. I know! I can't lose this run. I can't lose this run because I'd have to like go to confessional or something afterward. After doing the Ussy run. Oh gosh, Ghost seconds the motion. Well, you know what? I'll let y'all know. I'll fill y'all in if I lose this run and have to do... Gosh. Tristan. There he is. Tristan. My tummy hurts because I haven't eaten. That's what I get. He's gonna be so happy. He's gonna be the happiest little guy. I don't pray on people's downfall, but I may have to just this once. It's fine. It's fine. I won't lose. I'm learning from my mistakes last time. I made a really silly mistake. Okay, so you want to know what actually cost me the run? I mentioned that it was because Cynthia managed to get off a swords dance on her Garchomp and then he reverse swept my team. But really where the mistake was, I was doing totally fine. Lucian before Cynthia with his team. I don't remember which Pokemon was on the field. I remember what it was that because he has a couple Pokemon on his team that have fairy type moves, I didn't have my Honchkrow on the field because I was very emotionally attached to my Honchkrow, who I named Blue after Blue Cheese, and I really wanted to have him alive for Cynthia to use him against her Spiritomb right away. And so I didn't have Honchkrow on the field because whatever Mon that Lucian had on the field had a fairy type move, and I just couldn't take the risk. But then, I remember I had my Floatzel on the field at the time, who had Bite. My Floatzel knew Bite, and I was using it to take out whatever Mon I was avoiding, which was going smoothly enough, but Floatzel took too much damage, and so I didn't have a turn to heal him before, Alakazam used Future Sight, simply for the sentence of, I killed the final Garchomp with my Pikachu. No! No! I cannot. Oh my gosh, I hope that doesn't happen. But anyway, Alakazam used Future Sight. My mistake was I should have, at that moment, switched out to Honchkrow because, Honchkrow, obviously, being a dark type, would have been immune to Future Sight. But I forgot to switch out, so I lost my Floatzel. And then, whatever Mon, like, he had one more Mon, and I had been using my Blissey to set up a light screen. But my light screen wore off, and basically, it was like, that was my big mistake, was losing my Floatzel and my Blissey. I don't remember why. Light screen wore off, and oh no, actually, I remember now. The light screen didn't matter. Wow, the lighting is starting to get really bad in here. It's because the sun just set. My lighting, and okay, so now I know for my new setup that I gotta do something with lighting because I'm like glowing. Sorry, I'm also drawing. The light screen didn't matter. I remember I lost my Blissey first to a crit. Whatever Alakazam used on Blissey, crit. So I wasn't able to set up another light screen again. Anyway, and then I forgot to switch out Floatzel, lost Floatzel, but Honchkrow took out whoever was left. But that meant that going into the Cynthia fight, I was down 2 Pokemon. I was missing Floatzel and Blissey, and it would have been totally fine. I don't know. It just... I lost because I messed up, and I should have known better. And now I know, for this run, to not do that. I really hope Nintendo would add a hardcore difficulty called Nuzlocke, so all the Nuzlocke rules are just the default. That would be really cool, even if they don't call it Nuzlocke, because someone came up with that, right? That was, a streamer or someone came up with that? Who came up with the word Nuzlocke? I don't remember. But either way, even if they don't use the word Nuzlocke, if they had a hardcore mode like that, yeah. Anyway, not that I'm like particularly good at Pokemon. I've gotten better. I've gotten better. But that wasn't the run. I guess. Where is this? Oh, okay, let's try this. I need more contrast. I'm going to make this darker. There we go. So now you'll know. Now you'll know how my first Nuzlocke went. The whole game! I was doing so well, and I was so proud of myself because I had to ask for minimal advice from Tristan. Normally when I play Pokemon games, I'm always asking Tristan, like, wait, what do I do? I forgot what to do. And Tristan is very good about giving me advice, because Tristan is a lot more knowledgeable about Pokemon than I am. But I was so proud of myself. I made it so far, and I, like, hardly had to ask for any help. And honestly, that's what I get. I should have asked for help, and then maybe I would have won the run. But I didn't. So this is the run, because I refuse to lose this run for the good of I don't know, for the good of the world, maintaining balance in the world. I can't lose this run. So anyway, that's, now you know the story. I had been meaning to talk about my Nuzlocke, so I'm glad that came up. Love his eyes. Yee, me too. Thank you. If you're lucky enough to get a Shedinja, you can cheese half Cynthia's team. That's how I cheese her if I want an easy fight. Oh my gosh. I don't know where to get one though. Can I get one? And where would I get a Shedinja? In the Grand Underground? Oh, that's another thing. I was really going easy on myself when it came to encounters because the rule I set for myself, I don't know how other people normally do it in BDSP, but I have allowed myself one encounter per biome in the underground. Oh, okay. I'm allowing myself one encounter per biome, so Grassland Cave, I get one encounter, and then after that, every other Grassland Cave, I don't get an encounter in there. That's how I've been doing encounters underground. I still have some encounters left, of course, because I'm not that far in the game, and I haven't needed to go get other encounters. Knock on wood. Man, is it fun, though. Our gaming channel is not a Pokemon channel. We're not Poketubers. We do Let's Plays of other random games. Like right now, we're playing Banjo and Kazooie. And then after that, we'll probably be playing Golden Sun, since that's on the Switch now, and that's a favorite of Tristan's. And then after that, we'll probably be playing Mario Wonder, which we haven't announced on that channel yet. So surprise, y'all get a sneak peek into what we're playing next. But anyway, talking about my Nuzlocke right now is kind of making me think, like, man, that would be fun to play on the channel. Well, maybe it would be fun. It'd be fun for someone in the end. Sheesh. Also, can I just say thanks for hanging out with me, by the way? Thanks so much for hanging out with me while I draw and I chat about video games. It's fun. I'm having a good time. Okay, let's see. Doop-doo. Here we go. Did you see that that Planet Zoo game? Oh, coming to consoles pretty much to make your dream zoo. I saw a picture. I saw a picture of it. I didn't watch a trailer. If there's a trailer, I haven't watched it. But that sounds like fun. That sounds like the kind of game that I would like. So maybe I will look into that. Okay, that looks good. Let's move on to, oh, actually, I'm gonna render his little horns. I'm just gonna use, no, I am gonna use a lighter blue first. Maybe lower the opacity on that. Let me see. Hehe. I will be buying that day one as I grew up with Primal. Primal says I grew up with Zoo Tycoon. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. I couldn't play the PC port since I don't have one, so I get to finally try it. Oh my gosh, hold on. I think I had that game. Or something like it. I think I had that game on DS. I had a DSi as a kid. Was that game playable on DS? Zoo Tycoon? Because that might be the game I'm thinking of. Oh my gosh. Garchomp, Milotic, and Lucario can't hit Shedinja. Oh yeah. Ghost Pokemon Cheese. Sorry. The YouTube. The YouTube emoji thing is blocking your message. But Ghost Pokemon Cheese. Does that say tip of the day, I'm assuming? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's how I played it when I was younger on my DSi. Okay, cool, then yeah, I totally played Zoo Tycoon. I love that game. I've always enjoyed your streams. They're very chill and relaxing. Thank you. Sorry there's such a delay with me reading chat. I promise there actually isn't that much of a delay for your messages. I'm just that slow at reading it. Ghost cheese tip of the day. Got it. Got it. But yeah, oh my gosh, Zoo Tycoon was so fun. Yeah, and let's see, I loved like making the animals, and oh my gosh, wow, I wish I still had that game. Now I want to play that game. Man. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Then yeah, now I am thinking Planet Zoo sounds fun. I should talk to Tristan. Like, hey, I know what game we should get next. When I was younger, I wanted to own a zoo so I could draw habitats and zoo maps for when I would make one. Okay, real talk, one of my bucket list illustration jobs, I really would love one day to do illustration work for some sort of park, like a zoo or an aquarium or something. I would love to do that. Yeah, I would love to do that, whether it's making art for a poster or signs or something. Oh, that'd be so fun. Not realizing all the money you have to make a zoo from scratch. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. Ugh. So cool though. I follow a bunch of zoos on social media because it brings me joy to like see their updates. Zoos from places I've never visited before, but it brings me joy to see their updates, like, oh, you know, this animal had a baby, or, you know, things like that. Oh, it makes me so happy. Like there is a zoo, there's a zoo in Florida that recently welcomed like 4 baby tigers. And let's see, there was, oh my gosh, hold on, I saw there was a zoo that just had a baby rhino born, which is a huge deal. That's really awesome. Anyway, things like that. I plan to actually volunteer for the zoo this summer. I'd love to eventually work there for promotional art or art for the walls and signs. Oh my gosh, it'd be such a dream job. I totally relate. You make the horns a little shiny. Like this. Here we go. Look at him. Oh my goodness. I love this Pokemon. I'm having a great time. Man, I haven't been to the zoo in so long. Now I want to go to the zoo. There's a zoo not too far from where we live that we have not been to yet. I mean, we moved where we're living now. We're actually living in Georgia. I can say that. Not too far from some of our friends, which is very, very nice. But without, you know, doxing any of us, I can say that we're in the US state of Georgia. But there's a zoo here that we have not been to. We haven't made the drive. We haven't visited yet. Actually, I'm pretty sure there are a few parks in Georgia that we just haven't had the time to go visit. Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun. I gotta bring that up with Tristan. Make that a big event. Oh, I was gonna say that we've actually only lived here for almost 2 years. He looks so good. Thank you. We just had a little orangutan named Clementine. She was the first baby orangutan born there in 60 years, so she's very special. That's really awesome. I've been spoiled. We have 2 of the top 10 zoos in the country and 4 major zoos in total in my state. That's so awesome. My gosh. I'm gonna use this same brush, this fluffy, this chalk brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. I don't know how to say it. Bonobo chalk. Oops, hold on, I lost my reference. Here it is. Okay, what color am I gonna use? I'm thinking, for shading the fluff, I'm gonna use blue. I think that's what I gotta do. Yeah, okay, I'm on the right layer. But yeah, I want to go to the zoo. It's funny when we... Let's see, I'm trying to think. Oh, actually, yeah, when Tristan and I got married, one of the things we did on our honeymoon was go to the zoo because I really wanted to go to the zoo. I wonder what he must have thought. I don't know, is it like... It's not like childish. I love bonobos. They're like hippie, less violent versions of chimps. Yeah, we have them right next to the gorilla house. Oh my gosh. I am more afraid of chimpanzees than any other animal on earth. Chimpanzees scare me. I'm afraid of chimpanzees. And I'm not afraid to admit it. Gosh. Oh gosh, just thinking about it. Oh my gosh, they're so scary. Okay, let's see. This color. Here we go. La da da. I'm having a great time. I'm having a lot of fun drawing this. La da da. When you learn how they fight too, it really ruins them. Ooh, I'll be nice and not lose the horrible knowledge I've obtained. Thank you. I appreciate it because that's... Not for Hannah's. That's how I would put that. Not for Hannah's. Look at the little guy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's just a little guy. And then go back to this layer. Let's see. Let's make the brush smaller. There we go. I think it's really coming together. I didn't think I would really be spending time like rendering these, but I'm just having too much fun. Oh. Eee! What a cute thing. So fluffy! So fluffy! Okay, let's see. I think that looks pretty good. Let's see, do I need to lower the opacity on that? Yeah, look at that! I like how that looks. I like how that fluff looks. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're going to go to this layer. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna select this color. Go back to the big brush. La la la. Here we go. Really great suggestion. This was a good one. Ah. Oh my goodness. Let's see, I'm trying to think what other games I've been playing as of late, other than my Nuzlocke. I recently started playing Baldur's Gate, and I really love it. Tristan and I have played D&D together for... how long have we been married? Over 6 years. I didn't start playing D&D until I met Tristan. And so, I don't know, it's a part of our lives now. We both really like D&D, and so, and we have a group that we play with regularly. We're in a couple campaigns with them, and so we really like D&D, and so yeah, Tristan played Baldur's Gate first, and he really liked it, and so I just recently started playing it, and I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really good. It feels like a game that was very deserving of all the love and attention and awards and stuff that it's gotten. It feels very deserving of that, I would say. That's how I would put that. Hee. And I'll go in here with this. Oh my gosh. Right now, in Baldur's Gate, I'm playing a Tempest Domain Cleric, who is an elf, and that's very fun. I love all the characters. Oh my gosh. I am like so not far into the game though, so if you've played Baldur's Gate, don't spoil anything for me. I haven't had the chance to play D&D before, but I love watching, Critical Role and Dimension 20. Yes. That stuff is so, they do good work. Good stuff there. D&D is so much fun. I love D&D. But yeah, I am not very far into Baldur's Gate. I haven't even met all the party members. But everyone that I have met, there's some really great characters in this game. Oh my gosh. Look at him! He's so shaped. Need a little more shadow. There we go. That's better. Just a little more contrast. Like that. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna actually add the same kind of shadow here as well. I think it'll make it feel a little more polished. Yeah. I haven't played Baldur's Gate, only watched streamers play it. It's a lot of fun so far. Looks like a little cloud. Look at him. What time is it? How long have we been live? Oh my gosh, it's almost 8? What? Huh? Oh my gosh, that time flew by. I need to eat. Wow. Sheesh. Let's see. Does that look done? Am I missing something? I don't know, that looks... Oh, I closed my tab. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Am I missing something? No, I think that's everything. He's pretty... Oh, gee, that's so adorable. Thank you! He's a pretty simple design, so I guess maybe I'm not missing anything. I'll go ahead and I will combine these layers. And then I'll bring out the other little guy. I'm gonna change the, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna arrange them next to each other, and I'm gonna change the background so that they're a little easier to see. Maybe I should put him here. Oh, or maybe like that. No. And then put him here. Like that. Yeah. That is everything. Yeah, cool. Didn't miss anything. Look at them. Okay, now let's see. Let's, if I had time to draw Haxorus, then maybe this would feel a little more balanced. In the meantime, I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna darken the background a little bit. Make it a little more blue. I think that works better. And then I'll add a layer here. I'm gonna grab this brush and color drop a lighter color. I feel like it makes the page feel a little more polished if I do something like this. I'm gonna lighten it even more. There we go. And then I'm gonna add my big ol' obnoxious watermark. Here it is. Boop. Boop. There we go. Ta-da! We drew a couple little guys today. Oh my gosh. I should probably wrap up stream here, I think. I've been live for, is that two and a half hours? What time did I go live? Yeah, I went live. Yeah, I've been live for 2.5 hours. It's kind of a longer stream for me. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap up stream here. Thank you so much everyone who tuned in and to hang out with me while I made some art. And thank you for the suggestions. They look great. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestions. Hopefully next time I will draw Haxorus if we draw more Gen 5 Pokemon. Otherwise, if you're in the Discord, I ask for stream art suggestions or votes. Oh, I wonder, I don't know if I have Nightbot set up right now. I might not. Which would be kind of unfortunate because that would be the fastest way for me to link the Discord. Let's try it. Maybe I do have it. Maybe I do have it set up right now. Discord. Oops, my tablet went to sleep. Don't mind me. I don't know if Nightbot is set up right now because I haven't streamed in so long. It says, oh well. Anyway, whatever. If you want to join the Discord, then I'll reach out to me and I'll get you a link. But anyway, great stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. The next time I go live will be hopefully next week, either Tuesday or Thursday. For sure I will post about it in Discord first, and we'll see from there what I draw, whether I draw more nerd stuff or animals or something. Have a good night Primal and Ghost and anyone else who is here. And with that, oh my gosh, I forgot to give a shout out to my supporters on Coffee today. I will do so next week. I will do a better job of remembering to do that. Thank you to my supporters on Coffee. And with that, I will see you all next time. Get some cheesy candy. I will. Bye everybody. Good night.